When somebody writes a story, you always have a flow of images to give you inspiration. And WRiTE books is actually just another way to do that because it's giving you the images already.
It's not just reading, it's not just writing, it's throwing back the fun into reading and writing.
Seeing an image, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, as they say. I think that that's about as telling as it gets. I mean, one picture, one image can evoke and inspire anybody to write a story. And to have a WRiTE book to facilitate that would be, I mean, a gift.
I've actually never seen kids as excited to write, ever. They got their books, they settled in at their tables, and they just started to write. And you could have heard a pin drop.
We're raising amazing digital natives. They're capable of doing things that I will never be able to do. I want to honor that. On the other hand, what happens when you are finding answers digitally, putting things together digitally, everything is very rapid, very fast. You're developing fast processing skills at the expense of slow processing skills. And slow processing is where very, very important things happen. Judgment, empathy, reflection, values.
To use fiction in a way that promotes courage and promotes imagination and promotes creativity and promotes learning life's lessons. I think you can learn life's lessons through characters.
They can sit there as if they're watching a movie because they're watching the images roll by and there's a story. It's just that the story is from their mind and the medium is the written word, and they end up with a book which is timeless.
When I wrote the WRiTE book, it was cool because I saw the pictures and it gave me a flow of ideas from the minute I saw the first picture. I could see what I was going to write and I could see it moving.
When GEMMA first saw the WRiTE book that was given to her, she spent a few minutes leafing through it, looking at the pictures, and that was just about the last I saw of her for the next 2 days.
When you write a story or do something that is creative and you step back and you look at it and you say, whoa, I did that, it definitely helps your self-esteem because you're proud of what you've done, and that's the key.
One of the exciting things for me about an idea like WRiTE books is that there's something tangible in your hand. There's this book, it has a hard cover, it has paper, it has something you can touch and feel, it has something you can smell, it has all of that sort of sensorial information that children are being robbed of sitting in front of computers and texting on phones.
If you have something that allows the child to bring themselves to it, all of themselves to it, like a book with beautiful, beautiful illustrations that the child can connect to and make their own associations with, then you've got something.
The use of a projective tool, the use of a picture that you're looking at for the first time, and you then fill in the blanks, you then tell about what the journey is, what led up to it, where it's going, can be a most incredible tool.
So I have a 6-year-old son and he's seeing one thing happen from this set of pictures. And this set of images is eliciting an entirely different story from my 8-year-old daughter. It was so exciting for me to see them create in real time.
My children have given up on books after the first few pages because it wasn't what they envisioned. So now with WRiTE books, they get to envision that. They get to see the future of the story. They get to take it on whatever journey they wish to go down.
I had parents come to me and say, I don't know what's happening in the classroom, but my kids keep coming home. My kid comes home and says, I love my book. I want to keep writing. I want to keep writing.
You can always type something up and print it out and put it on your shelf, but it's never going to be the same as having a hardcover book that has your story in it. There can be kid authors, and I want to prove that.